Hello, everyone. My name's Mr. Lynn. I have a hobby here. I take stripped copper wire that comes from different types of wire and I add them to this copper ball here. And a number two ball that I have right here is too heavy to pick up, but it's like number one bright dip, I think. I have this hobby here because I'm pretty much disabled. Don't get to do a lot. Can't go outside very much. And become kind of a hoarder. You can see by my bedroom. But I like to take this copper wire and I take it and I tie it together like this. Now I've got one big long piece. And then by doing this, I can take this where people use yarn to crochet things with. Trying to get this where you can see it. I take this copper ball and there's several different spots that I go into to tie it into the ball. By doing this, it gives me time to add to it, make it heavier, and also it makes it, I guess the word would be denser, meaning heavier. I do have a goal to beat a Guinness Book of World Record that's just come undone. That's not too appealing to me sometimes, but I'll redo it. Uh, it's to beat the record. I believe it's 36-inch ball weighing around 900 something pounds. My goal is to get to 42 inches. I'm almost 61. That may be a feat that might can be met and it might not can be met. It depends on how much copper wire my son Ray finds me and my wife while they're out doing their scrap run. We don't get to do very much scrap run because of our income. Usually it's once a month, so that's going to be putting us a very hard goal to be made. But I believe in time and understanding and patience that we will get it done. I just wanted to say hey to the Scrap Dog, Scrap Kingdom, Mike the Scavenger, all you guys that do the scrapping. I enjoy watching your films. That's how I spend my day a lot of times, catching up with how y'all scrap. And like I said, me being disabled, I can't do nothing no more. But maybe I can teach my son, which is on the spectrum, how to make a living other than just sitting in somebody else's business, making money for them, which is okay if that's what you have to do in life. But you should also want to have more than just one trade in your life. It's important that you try to learn as many trades as possible because you never know what's going to happen with the trade you have. When I was coming up, my dad was a and he taught me how to roof houses. I used to be pretty decent at it. I did several homes for myself. When I lived under one of my landlords, he had me roofing all of his uh, rentals because I was cheap and he could afford me. And but that's also how I come disabled. I fell off a roof back in '83 working for a roofing company. And I did get to work for about, I think it was 27 years. And the old injury caught up with me from getting re injured at the last job I worked at, which was an aluminum factory picking up heavy jute paper, which damaged my old injury, I think. It was a jute paper that was not meant for the rack that I was putting it on. But anyway, I'm disabled now, so I don't like to read too much because I do have a reading disorder. My words bleed together on me, and I end up missing several words when I read. But this is pretty interesting here. Sometimes it comes pretty hard because, like, I have one wire here that I haven't figured out how to strip because it feels like it's glued to uh, the coax, the coating is glued to the wire. I may end up just having to throw that in my son's uh, uh, utility cord scrap box. He's saving this money to help pay his way in life, buy his food, and get his cell phone money. Uh, he's having trouble getting a job because, like I said, he's on the spectrum and he suffers from anxiety. And we haven't had the means to get him the help that he needs with it. And also, with him being 20 years old, almost 21, he has to make that decision for himself. He's considered high functioning. He's a AB honor roll graduate of high school, a Eagle Scout, very intelligent young fella. But I want to say God bless y'all and y'all have a great day. And may the Lord give you the comfort and peace of mind and understanding with the troubles you have in life. Find something to do, enjoy it, because when you sit around and do nothing, your days just go by like seconds. Take care, guys. See if I can turn this thing off. I ain't figured out how to do it yet.